Miriam Wakwaba, I welcome you once again to our discussion for today. Please don't forget to press on the subscribe button. Press on the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tell family and friends about the wonderful program we are having. Today I want us to discuss a very important topic. You see, many married couples are finding problems in their marriages, and these problems are affecting their sex life. That is why I'm here to educate you so that you know how to handle your sex life. You know, some of these problems, some of them are cultural influences, such as shame and guilt. Some of them too are anxiety and others. But today we are going to look at how to handle premature ejaculation. How do you handle it naturally? That is why today your friend, also for accuracy, is here to educate you. Now, what is premature ejaculation? We need to know what it is about. Now, premature ejaculation simply means a man lack adequate voluntary ejaculatory control and climaxes involuntary before he wishes to do so. So, when a man insert his penis, okay, and then unprepared he ejaculates, just within the few minutes, that is what we call premature ejaculation. Now, one thing we should note is that ejaculatory control should be natural, easy, and voluntary. And this premature ejaculation we are talking about can be a source of distress for both male and female. That is why we are here to educate you, to know what to do in such cases. Now, with premature ejaculation, we have two, what I would say, basic type. Now, the first one is what we call the primary ejaculation. Now, this primary ejaculation is simply about, or comes about, due to the act of what we call masturbation. So some men who have experienced masturbation can go through this, what we call the primary ejaculation. Now, when he has only himself to please, he usually ejaculates in 1 or 2 minutes. So when a man, always think about himself, that's what masturbation is also about. The man is likely to release early. And one thing we should note is that now with this, ejaculation, which is the primary one, the person releases now within the 1 or 2 minutes. Why is that so? Because one thing we should note is that when a person practices masturbation to a certain level, there's an imprinted, timing on his subconscious, mind, and it becomes his habit. So you see that the man, will release within the 1 or 2 minutes. One thing you should note is that mostly the first round of sex, okay, it is possible the man may release within 1 or 2 minutes, but within the second one, so from the second round and the third round, if he is not able to control himself, okay, and then ejaculates early, then we can term it as what? Premature ejaculation. Now, one thing you should notice that premature ejaculation too sometimes comes, because of the mind. As I mentioned, anxiety. Sometimes you are stressed up, your mind is so much filled with so many things, your mind is not on the sex act. You can ejaculate easily because it is your mind is not, or sometimes too when you are tired, you can ejaculate, within the speed of 1 or 2 minutes. So we should take note of that, and then it will help us. You see, when there's this premature ejaculation, it worries or it affects the sexual life of the couples. So we should note and know how to handle it. Now the question is, how do you, my friend who is having premature ejaculation, handle it? Now the first one I will talk about, or the first point is bringing the wife to orgasm first. Bringing the wife to orgasm first. So the man must always focus, okay, on helping the wife to reach orgasm. So he should concentrate on the woman more than himself. And you see that the husband can help his wife achieve orgasm by what? Manual stimulation of the clitoris. So the first step is that since the man knows himself that he ejaculates very early, he must first focus on himself. That's the first thing to note. Focus on the woman first. And secondly, they should spend time in loving foreplay. So the foreplay, they should spend quality time. See, the woman also must not touch sensitive areas that will make the man ejaculate easily, like the tip of the penis. The woman shouldn't, be touching those parts, because if the woman continuously play with those parts, it can actually make him ejaculate early. So that one should be handled. So it says that therefore the wife should lovingly fondle the husband's genital, especially expressing the underside, cursing the underside of the penis. Okay, yeah. But not to the point to ejaculate, as I've already said. So the woman can, casually do that, and then it will help. Yeah, it should take note. Now the third point I want us to talk about when you want to handle premature ejaculation is what we call the entry and the withdrawal method. The man should enter gradually. It's very important. Now when he enters, he must maintain a slow motion. Then he can increase it when he gets to know that he's about, to release. So he can increase it, but when he's about to release, he can slow it down. But he shouldn't withdraw. No, he shouldn't just withdraw it from, the woman's, vagina. No, he should relax it in. Yeah. So this third process I'm discussing with you helps to curb premature ejaculation naturally. Now, suspension of this motion, as I'm talking about, the intercourse. Suspension of the intercourse will not cause the erection to subside, but it will only curb the desire to ejaculate. So you see that this process also can help those who have problem with premature ejaculation. Now the fourth point I want us to discuss is what I call controlling the point of no return. You see, it's natural with men that, when you are in the act, you may reach a point of no return whereby you ejaculate. Yeah, so the man who knows himself will, when he feel within himself that no, he's about to ejaculate, then he will maintain or control the stimulation. So he will just stop, okay, at that point, stop at that point. Now the moment he stops, you see that the semen which is about to come will relax, it will not come out. It's very important. Now when he relaxes, he can take about 15 to 2 minutes to relax on it. 15 to 2 minutes, and then he relaxes. That one is very, very helpful because it helps the semen to go back, and then he will just restart again. So this 4 point is also a method that helps those who are having a premature ejaculation. And then one thing is that you can also extend the act of what? Intercourse. So when you see that you're about to release, then you stop. To extending the act of intercourse to will help to curb what we call the premature ejaculation. So let's take note of that. And then with this, extending the act of extending intercourse, you can concentrate on what? The vaginal aspect. It helps a lot. And then the last thing I'll talk about is what we call the lasting ejaculatory control. The lasting ejaculatory control. You see, with this lasting ejaculatory control, the man has to control himself. Okay, when he sees that, as I said, he's about to come, and then he just maintain by stopping. So this control is very, very important. That's what we call the stop and the start training. Okay, now this can what we are saying that this can produce increased pleasure for any of the couples. So the husband can increase his ability to delay ejaculation and then prolong the pleasure of intercourse. So when he actually controls it, this 6 point is mainly about being able to be in charge. So when he sees that it's about ejaculate, then he stops. This point is very important. But it is tried and tested method that has helped so many people. And you see that this method too will help many people who have problem with reaching orgasm. This process has helped many women to reach multiple orgasm because of this process. Yeah, so those who have premature ejaculation problem, this is a simple solution. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to share the video. I'll leave you here and then we shall meet again. Shalom. Bye bye.